What's up, Kevin? How you doing, buddy? So, wait for a few folks to hop on here, and then we'll answer a couple questions. I haven't gone live for a while, and figured I would get on. I saw a couple comments on another video that I posted recently that I have not gone live, and people apparently like to to talk. I guess I don't know. So we will do that and hop on. So if anybody has got any questions, business related, pressure washing related, marketing, sales, anything like that, please put it in the comment section and let us know. And I would definitely be obviously happy to answer any questions. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on here. Um, so let's look at here. We've got Kevin from Lakeland, Florida. We've got Context Tales. Hello. 𝗤𝘂𝗁𝗤𝗜, when is the truck giveaway? And thanks for the email automation update. It's clutch. Um, Thank you. I'll answer that in a second. Greg Cooper, what's up? Southpaw from Oklahoma. Andrew, hey man. All right, I am good. Thank you. Let's see here. All right. When is the truck giveaway? Truck giveaway is going to be right at the end of this month. So you've got a little bit more time if you are wanting to get the opportunity to win a Ford Ranger and a Southeast soft wash skid, a soft wash skid, then you need to be a premium or platinum subscriber of Quote IQ, and you're automatically entered to win. We've also got some great ways to get extra entries if you want to kind of increase the odds of winning that setup. I will put a link in the comment section for that below. But it's called the giveaway multiplier. A lot of folks do this. Gives you the opportunity to buy some Quote IQ merch to get extra entries. If you want to leave a review on the App Store, that'll get you some entries. If you want to leave a video review of the app and then send that over to us, you got to upload it to YouTube and send us a link. That's a way to get extra things, extra entries into the giveaway, just above and beyond. But you have to be a premium or platinum subscriber in order to win. So that is cool. And then, yeah, the email automation update, that is, it is clutch. I have to agree with you there. It's something that I've been waiting for quite some time. We've been working very, very hard on it, but it kicks ass. We're able to set up automation throughout the entire process, from the initial estimate all the way till eternity, which allows you to stay in front of your customers, but lets them know that their stuff was scheduled. And it's got all kinds of really cool stuff where you can put in the dates and the services that they offered, when their scheduled appointment time is, follow-up emails asking for reviews and reminding them of the other services that you do. So really, really great stuff for your business, regardless of what it is. And again, Quote IQ is not just a pressure washing related CRM, and calling it a CRM again is a disservice to what Quote IQ is, because it's so much more. It is everything that you need in order to run and manage a service business. It is like SH or SJ Softwash said, it is clutch. So check it out. It's on the Apple Store. It's on the Google Play Store. There is a free version. There is also a couple other upgraded versions, and we've got some really, really awesome stuff coming out probably within the next couple of weeks that are going to be game changing for a lot of businesses. We are taking all of the best stuff that I've been using for many, many years and compiling it all into one easy to use platform. It's going to save you money, and it's going to make you so much more efficient. And it's going to save you money, but it's also going to make you money, because it's a platform that is, I don't know, it's phenomenal, which is why it's the fastest growing CRM in the service industry, and we're super excited about that. Where else? Who do we got here? What is the best free ways to get pressure washing leads when starting up? Door to door, leveraging friends and family, using Facebook Marketplace, using Nextdoor, utilizing lots of those free online types of deals. You know, Craigslist used to be a thing in the past. Not really who we're targeting, but I am sure that somebody is out there looking for that. But yeah, just get up in front of people, right? Talk to them. Always have business cards with you. I would go door to door. That's a great way to do it. Flyers are very inexpensive. You can do that. You can get thousands of them made for, not a lot of money, but those are some good ways to to definitely check to get those leads coming in when you're first starting. And again, that goes for any kind of business, not just pressure washing. Paul, I'm good, thank you. How are you? What goes into a business plan for a power washing business? What goes into a business plan? Well, a lot of research. You have to evaluate your market. You have to understand if there is a need for the service that you are providing. Is it a oversaturated market? Is there a niche that you can target and really kind of carve out your own identity in that specific niche? And that, again, lots of planning, right? Insurance, an LLC. You need to have a marketing strategy in place, a marketing plan. These are all things that are pretty commonplace for a business strategy or a game plan for any starting any business. Let's see. Is your trailer insured through your auto policy or your next business insurance? You can insure equipment, but when something is attached to a vehicle, it is insured from that auto policy. But you would I'm not an insurance agent. I would definitely recommend talking to whoever it is that's providing your commercial auto insurance and make sure that you're covered, because the last thing you want to do is have something bad happen there. Sack Nana, hello. Do I need an LLC to start small jobs? You do not need an LLC to start small jobs, but should something go awry and you do some damage or something gets hurt, somebody gets hurt, whatever the case is, there's no separation legally between you and your business, which means somebody potentially could come after you for everything, your own personal stuff, right? So I would definitely look into getting an LLC. You can pay somebody to do an LLC. You can do it yourself and save some money. But I would definitely recommend, if you are wanting to get into a business, that you do form an LLC and do it sooner than later. When do you cut off Facebook ads? I'm at $19.50 per lead right now. Should I turn off the ad? Why would you want to turn off the ad? Are you closing those leads? Is there a difference in pressure washer and a soft washer? Yes, Tyrone, there is. But a soft wash system cannot pressure wash, but a pressure washing system can soft wash. Lots of information on my channel about that. Also, how to wash if you're interested and you want to learn. We are doing a half off special right now. And I will, I'll put it in right now. Give me 1 second. What time is it? It's 1:14 at 3 p.m. today. So you've got 2 hours and 45 minutes. If you want to get how to wash, you can use promo code HALF, HALF. I just added that in. So if anybody is interested, go to pwcourse.com and you can get how to wash for half price and learn all of that, because we cover that in great detail. 6 hours of education on how to mix the chemicals, what equipment, how to use the equipment, how to wash every single surface on a residential property, from the roof line to the concrete and everything in between. We go over chemicals. We go over safety, property protection. We go over some of the things like we just talked about, LLCs and some other things like that, all in there. Very, very good information. And that is a half price is a hell of a deal, because the course is normally $399, which is less than the cost of one house wash. And so it pays for itself after the first job. Let's see. Hey, Mike, I have a question. Oh, this is my electrician. Hold on. This is Mike.
Rachel calling with Mr. Electric. I was just reaching out to let you know that Dustin is wrapping up at his current project and should be arriving in approximately an hour, maybe an hour and a half at the most.
Okay, perfect. And he understands what needs to be done, right?
I did tell him your concerns, yes.
Okay, perfect. And if he needs to reach out to the pool contractor, please let me know.
Okay, will do. Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
You too. Yeah, so that sucked. We're having a pool put in, and it was the guys were supposed to come and get all the chemicals and whatnot. They pour in a muriatic acid because we're doing a what is it? It's like shotcrete. What is it called? I don't know. It's a concrete pool. And they put the plaster on Friday. We filled it up on Friday or Thursday. And now they come in and they put muriatic acid in to help cure the plaster. That has to stay in the system for like 7 days. And they came to do that today, but the pump wasn't working. The electrician apparently wired it for 120, not 220. So the pump wasn't functioning and they didn't want to do. So that delayed us a little bit, but I called and I raised a little hell and got them to come back out today to resolve the issue. So I apologize for taking that call on here. I forgot what we were talking about. Is there a difference? Hey, Mike, how do you go about bidding just an Eve wash? Rick, great question. And we get that question a lot. I just want to get my eaves washed. I just want to get the trim washed. And I can say, okay, well, that's going to cost $350, whatever, right? Based on the house, based on the situations, $350. Okay, that sounds a little pricey, the customer would say. And I would say, okay. And they're like, well, how much would it cost to do the whole house? And I said, oh, $350. But I just want the eaves done. Okay, genius. Rick, this is the answer. And I use a little analogy sometimes, but like these people, they want us to come and clean the eaves of their house, right? Because that's what they see that's dirty, right? It's brighter color than the rest of the siding. Maybe it's brick, maybe it's stucco, maybe it's vinyl, and it's not showing up as much. Guess what? If the eaves are dirty, everything else is dirty. And depending on where you live, it's probably going to be some kind of organic material. And if Johnny homeowner or Susie homeowner doesn't want to pay because they think they only want the eaves done because they think they're going to get a discount. Well, guess what? We can't just go and spray our sodium hypochlorite and our surfactant on the eaves without it getting all over the rest of the house. And if we don't rinse the rest of the house, guess what happens? It looks like ass. So what do we have to do? We have to rinse it all anyway. So we are cleaning the entire house regardless, and they're going to pay for it. So we don't do spot treatments. We don't do just the eaves. We don't just whatever. You're going to pay our minimum price, or you're going to pay the price that we need to get paid in order for it to be worth our while in our business. So that's my answer there, Rick. So tell them to get somebody else to do it if they don't want to pay your price. But the analogy that I use, and obviously I'm not that harsh, but I will say something to the effect of, hey, imagine if your car's out in the driveway, and like here we've got, Canadian geese and ducks and all kinds of birds, seagulls that fly over all the time, and they will poop on cars, right? And say that like there was a flock and it just crushed the top of your car and your roof, right? Do you go to the car wash and say, I just want the roof and the hood and the back tailgate. I just need that washed. I don't want anything else washed because there's no bird poop on that. Well, that's not how it works. You can't just wash the top and not expect to have to do something with the rest of the sides. And so that's the analogy that I use in a lot of scenarios. Okay. I've got a Honda GX390. Cool. In what context are you telling me that? I don't even know what motor that are on our machines, but I know they're red. Will there ever be the ability to offer afterpay or similar services in 𝗤𝘂cie𝗁𝗂? I don't think so. I know I've had a couple people ask about that, and then I ask myself, like, are the people that need to split up payments on a $500 job really the ideal customer? Like, that's not who I want to deal with, right? If you can't afford to pay me for the service, then you're probably not going to be the best customer, honestly. And that's not being mean. It just is what it is. But if there's enough people that ask for it, then by all means, we'll implement something. So I don't know. Good morning, Mike. Thanks for all the help and guidance. I appreciate everything that you do for us. You're welcome, Jose. I thank you for watching. So what's the best to start with? I'm not sure what's the question is. I need to bring work in badly, big family to feed, maybe because I'm so eager to work and make money. The door to door, I'm nervous. I got to get these initial customers in. Any advice? Yeah, man, door to door can be overwhelming. It can be scary, and you're going to get a lot of no's. But you just said it. You need to bring in work badly. You got a big family to feed. If that's not motivation enough to get out there and knock on some doors, then I don't know what is, right? I would do absolutely anything I needed to do in order to take care of my family and make sure that they are provided for. They have the things that they need. And that if that requires me to get out of my comfort zone, if that requires me to, you know, be embarrassed because I'm walking up to random people's doors and asking if they have anything that needs to be washed, right? I'm going to do it. And I've on a couple other lives, people had said, is there a door-to-door script that you use? And we don't go door-to-door. I've never had to. I've been very fortunate. But I would say to you, walk up to the front door, knock on the door, and just say, hey, my name is Mike, and I own a pressure washing business. We're in the neighborhood. We've just given a couple quotes to some of your neighbors. We're going to be here taking care of some of these properties. And, I noticed that your driveway was a little dirty, and I noticed that your house was a little dirty. And, we're here now, and I would love to be able to take care of that for you. We can do it for XYZ dollars, right? And if you're that hungry, then there's room for negotiation, but don't allow that hunger, don't allow that need to get those customers. Don't make that what's dictating your price, right? You offer a valuable service. You need to be compensated for that valuable service. People that understand that are going to pay you for that valuable service. So take that for what it is and get out there, knock on some doors. Utilize all your friends and your family, right? Your social media, get out there. Hey, I'm in business. You know that I've got, kids. If they've got, school friends, utilize everybody that you know to get the word out that you're in business and you are ready to go. That is what I would recommend. How much do you suggest to charge for rust removal if the area is 2 foot by 3 foot or smaller? I don't know. Is it like you're already there doing a driveway or a house wash? Then, figure out what your material costs are, some time, what your hourly rate, and charge accordingly, right? A rust stain, an oil stain, these are things that the homeowners aren't going to be able to easily do themselves. This is a specialty service. This is a niche service. This requires special chemicals. This requires a special knowledge of how to do it and do it properly without damaging things, without get paid for it. I don't care if it's 2 foot by 3 foot or whatever, right? $75, $85, $95, $100. Figure out what's right for you, what you're comfortable with, what your customer's comfortable with. But most importantly, cover your cost and be profitable, highly profitable. When you're offering a niche service, you need to charge for that niche service. Thanks, Mike. You're welcome. Would you recommend joining a BNI group? Yeah, I think there's some value in those types of groups, business networking, whatever. I have personally never done that. I don't really like people and don't really want to go somewhere and talk to people that I haven't chosen to talk to. And I don't know. I mean, my business has been around for a long time and I was, I did a lot of networking. I belong to like some apartment community groups where there's a very big advantage to doing that. And there are some people that have had a lot of success networking with other business owners. But what I found in a lot of scenarios is those are more just like social events where people go and drink and whatever. So I can do that by myself, or not myself, because that would be just sad if I'm drinking by myself, but like with my wife. Would you recommend? Okay. Is a 2,500 PSI washer good? 2.7 gallon. Is it good? Yeah, it's okay. Is it great? Absolutely not. Are you going to want to upgrade if you are trying to do this for a living? You're going to want to upgrade as soon as you do your first couple jobs and realize that it is underpowered. You do not have enough GPM to work efficiently, quickly. The faster that you go, the more money that you make, and that's why we're out here. Place signs on community mailbox or advertise on Facebook. Yes. Hey, Mike. Ever heard of trichlor before? It's like 70% chlorine. I've never heard that. I don't know why you would need 70% chlorine. Like we buy 12, or I guess it's 10.5%, and we dilute it. So there's really never a need for something that strong. But I don't know. Yes, I know. I got that. And great advice. Facebook is a great place to advertise. Nextdoor is a great place to advertise. There's 44 people in here watching, and there's 9 thumbs up. That's just ridiculous. Like, you guys are asking me questions, and I'm giving some good information, and you can't even say, "Hey, man, thank you." please let YouTube, which is also Google, let them know that you enjoyed the channel. By you giving the little thumbs up, that lets them know, and they push this video in front of more people, which can help more people. Blah, blah, blah. Thumbs up, Toast. You damn right. What's up, AP? If you guys do not know Aaron, and I'm sure you do, Aaron's Lean and Mean Academy. He has got a phenomenal channel. This dude knows his shit. He is probably one of the deepest thinkers that I've met. And you can hop over to his channel, subscribe, and you will see you'll learn a lot. Right? There's a lot of great information over there. So go over there and check him out. What chemicals do you use for a normal driveway? Sodium hypochlorite is typically what we use, about a 1.5% mix. And yes, Owen, Mike has a course. It's called How to Wash, and it's half off right now for until 3 o'clock. I did a little promotion for this live. Promo code HALF, HALF. Check it out. Oh, and it's at pwcourse.com. pwcourse.com. I'll put it here. I think I can. Put it in the chat. Promo code HALF. Okay. That is it. How the best way to remove or lighten oil stains? A good degreaser is a great way. So I would recommend that. But again, a lot of these questions that you guys are answered, I can give short, brief answers, and it will point you in the right direction. But we created this course to help you shortcut the learning curve. It's 6 hours long. It covers absolutely everything that you guys need, and it's cheap, right? And I'm giving you guys it for half off. But would recommend if you are interested in getting into the business, if you believe in yourself and you believe that you're going to be successful, and you think that your business is gonna take off, then invest in yourself, right? A lot of people, they're like, man, I'm just going to figure it out the hard way, the school of hard knocks. I'll watch some videos on YouTube. Well, you can get some good information, you can get some mediocre information, and you can get some bad information. But then you have to decipher what's good, what's bad. Why not get all good information from 4 guys that know what they're doing, right? Aaron from the Lean and Mean Academy, Cody from Southeast Softwash, Justin from Forever Self-Employed, and of course myself. Like, we've got collectively like 120 years or something like that in the service business, in the service industry. We know what we're talking about. And, that's why we put all this thing together. If a driveway is painted, do you charge anything as far as change anything as far as chemicals? No, not really. I mean, when we're killing organics, you're going to use sodium hypochlorite. Paint is, if it's a properly painted driveway, then it's going to be safe. I would definitely be very cautious with high pressure or a surface cleaner. You definitely want to do a little test spot. So if it isn't properly adhered, the last thing that you want to do is put some pressure on there and screw up somebody's driveway, because that can get pretty expensive, and you don't want to be the one that's on the hook for that expense. Do you know the best way to get that bleach smell off of your hands? Yes, I've actually perfected that method. It's don't do the work yourself. Grow your business, build it up, hire people, and stay in the office and sell. But no, that's all kidding aside. Is there a good way to get the bleach smell off your hands? I don't think so. I think that is just one of the perks of the job. A lot of folks that I know, all my guys, I buy them black, like the neoprene glove, not neoprene. Yeah, no, not neoprene. Black, like doctor's gloves, but they're black. They're heavy duty. It's like, I can't remember what the millage is on it, but they use those. Just, maybe it keeps it off a little bit more. What's your favorite brand of truck? Tesla. I've been battling with that swimming chlorine smell. Yeah, it's the nature of the beast, brother. Hey, Mike, I've been using wheel acid instead of bleach for concrete. Have you ever heard of that? Yeah, like I have heard of that. I don't know specifically wheel acid. I know that there's some concrete brighteners that have got some of the same chemicals as some of those like aluminum brighteners, and that does a good job. I don't know if it kills organics or not. But we don't really mess with that. Hey, Mike, I've been using 𝗤𝘂cie for a month now. I've had 5 invoices paid through the app, but only 1 transaction has come up on my profit and loss, only 172 out of almost $1,000 shows up. Alex, instead of messaging me here, if you would email us at support@quoteiq.io. You can also go over to the sidebar in your app, scroll all the way down to contact us, click there, and just give me all the information that it asks for on that contact form, and we will get that resolved. It sometimes if you had invoices that were previous to an update, then it's not going to get updated. So we just have to go in manually into your account and we'll mess with I can't remember what the development team calls it. It's something with the analytics, but it's not a big deal. We can get that resolved very quickly. Anybody else out there that has used 𝗤𝘂𝗓 would love your feedback. All right. Let me see what else we got. I'm about to get off in a couple minutes. Sounds good. Thank you. You just so happen to be live right now. Haha, I appreciate it. Yeah. Nope, that's what we do. And we just brought on a new customer support person, Michael, who is phenomenal. He knows the app back and forth, and he is handling all of the customer support tickets now. I'm not very good at it. I have got a very low threshold for people that are unwilling to just figure shit out, right? Like Alex here, he had a legitimate concern. But like I have never in my life, it blows my mind actually. Have I dealt with so many people that need their fucking hand held? It's unbelievable. Like we built an app. We spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. We spent over a year. We've got a team in place. The app, yeah, there are going to be some little things here and there, but overall, it's super solid. And but people will be like, Mike, how do I set up my my account? Well, dude, like you enter your name, you just follow the steps. Like there's nothing really hard about this. Or, the app bugged out and it crashed or whatever. Like I use for editing videos, one of the apps that I use is called LumaFusion. Another one is like it does like captions and stuff. These things crash all the time. And you know what I do? I close it out and I open it back up and I get back to work. The Weather Channel, right? The Weather Channel is a huge company. It's a huge app. And I probably should find another app, but like that one, it bugs out all the time, right? Do I contact the Weather Channel and complain? No, I shut it down. I open it up. I check for updates. I do the things that, a normal sane person would do that doesn't feel the need because like, is it because like I'm on YouTube that, people feel like they want to talk and let me know? I don't know. It's very bizarre, but like, I encourage everybody to really kind of, figure it out. We made it so it's pretty intuitive. And I know that we've got, thousands and thousands of folks that are using it on a daily basis that don't have any issues. So like, let's figure these things out. And maybe, there are some people that just, it's not for you. Right. But that's it. Alex needs to read the pamphlet for the IQ. Hold on. I missed some of that. Sounds good. Thank you. You just so have, yes. Do you always build your trailers? Do you like saving time and paying for one to be built? Joey, that's a great question. Forever. There are 3 trailers in the past 21 years that I did not build. The first 2, I bought the business. They had 2 trailers that had 𝗤𝘂𝚗𝗏 hot water units on it, a couple 225-gallon tanks on each and a surfactant tank. And that was it. They did not have hose reels. At that point, they were just like serpentine figure 8ing the hoses. And it took maybe a year, 6 months before I started to tweak those and make them my own, adding the hose reels, adding the things that needed to be added to make it more efficient. After that point, I would build all of my own trailers. I would build I would assemble the pressure washers and the everything, right? The engines, the pressure washers, the pumps, all of those things. And I did that for many, many years. The third trailer that I did not build is our latest trailer, and that is from Southeast Soft Wash. It is phenomenal, and we will never build another trailer ever again. I will only just buy them from Cody. And they're bulletproof. They're purpose built. They are built to last. Quality components, quality workmanship, and it's stellar customer support if you're not an idiot. And that's it, right? So yeah, I would like to save the time, the energy, the heartache, the busted knuckles, the blood, the sweat, and allow somebody else to deal with all of those who does it on a regular basis. My shit was awesome. My trailers were great, but like, don't compare. They don't compare. Thank you. You love Quote IQ. Do you recommend researching the pressure washing local market online or just going in and getting informed as I learn the business? I would highly recommend that you research the local market, understand where their pricing is, get to know some of the guys, right? Like I help local competitors all the time because I don't want them to come in and undercut the market and just, erode the market that we've worked hard on building up. So yeah, definitely do your online marketing research. Call some folks up and just say, "Hey, man, I'm thinking about starting a business. I don't want to mess up the market. Is there anything that you'd like to share with me?" There's a lot of guys that won't because they're just uneducated, unintelligent dicks that think that that's you coming into the market's going to hurt their business. You're not. You're not. There's enough market. There's enough work in pretty much every market for more than one, more than 10, more than 20 companies. So that's it. But yeah, get informed, get informed, learn your market, learn your business, learn how to do the things, right? Because you can learn it on your own, but you're going to have a long learning curve. So why not lean on somebody that knows what they're doing, knows what they're talking about, and utilize that to shortcut your own learning curve. So you're far ahead of where those guys were when they started. So that's it. And I have a Nissan Rogue 2009, a 32-foot ladder, and will soon get a pressure washer and surface cleaner to start. Is that enough? Sounds like it's enough to me, right? I don't know. The Rogue is yeah. Are you going to get a little trailer or something? How long to wait for commercial payment? Local motel. 30 days is pretty much the standard for commercial work. And that's something that you should negotiate prior to the start of the work, right? All right, and you can also, like if somebody's like, yeah, it's 30 days, then you can say, hey, what about 1%, 10, net 11, or something like that, which essentially means, or net 30, I guess, means that if they pay you within the first 10 days, you allow them to take a 1% discount. A lot of companies will take that discount and pay you faster if you need that money faster. So something to think about. Terms is something that we built into Quote IQ, and it's something that I encourage people that need to get paid faster to utilize. Let's see. Hit that like, guys. Yeah, go ahead and hit that like button. Come on, come on. Is a good approach to start doing power washing, roof cleaning, and lawn care as startup services until I identify my niche? Well, you're getting into two very similar niches, and then lawn care. Like, what are you going to be? Are you going to be a lawn care company? Are you going to be an exterior cleaning company? There is a difference. And if you start to, like if you're just starting out, you're trying to be like the jack of all trades, and service everybody, then yeah, I guess the more you offer, the better chances are. But as you continue to grow, I would really kind of analyze where your time is being spent, where the most money is being made, the highest profits are, and focus on growing that side of the business. That's what I would do. I want to find an old pressure washer and find a way to put a turbo on it just for fun. Yeah, I guess. I want to find an old pressure washer and throw it away and buy a new pressure washer so I don't have to mess with all the issues of an old pressure washer. Just likely blow the pump up immediately. Oh, it would blow the pump up immediately for sure. It's all about RPMs. And I think a turbo just increases your RPMs if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, like, let's not try to reinvent the wheel. Let's just get out there and make as much money as possible. All right. Who do you use for a website? I don't use anybody for a website for my pressure washing business. We have Footbridge site for a couple of the things that we do. They do a really good job, so I would check them out. Footbridge Media. Ask them for the Quote IQ discount, and you will get a deal on that. So you can search Footbridge Media and get the Quote IQ deal. It's on their website. Like, you just have to go down and find Quote IQ and click on it, and you will get a discount. But they do a phenomenal job. They are in this niche. They understand it. They have done, I don't know, thousands of websites for guys, and the websites perform. They rank. I'll find a way. I already have a new washer. This would just be for fun. Yeah, man. How important is it as a filter to the water tank? Think I'd be okay without one? Well, you need a filter either going to the water tank or from the water tank to your pressure washer, because if trash gets in the water tank and feeds into your pump, it's not gonna be fun, and you're gonna have some downtime, and you're gonna have to be, possibly replacing check valves. Check valves get trash in them. They don't, then you got, all kinds of things. So I would certainly have a filter in line between the pressure washer and the machine. That's what I would do. So it's important. All right, what else you got? All right. Well, it's almost 2:00. Probably going to hop off. The electrician is coming, so need to go see what that's all about. Really pissed off about that. No, I don't recommend any filters. People ask questions like that all the time, like, what filter, what gun, what, find a local distributor, online distributor. There's a lot of them. Call Southeast Soft Wash. Look at their websites, and you'll find reputable sources, have reputable vendors, and they provide quality components. And so I think you're pretty good to go ahead and just buy locally. That's what I think. Any tips on getting more customers aside from using ads and CRM? I've got lots of them, and if you go back to the beginning of this video, we talked about it quite a bit. I wish I could pronounce that, Leon. All right, so I'm about to hop off, but if there's anybody that's got something pressing that they need answered before I leave, leave it there in the chat, and I'll answer it. If not, if you're watching this on replay, leave a comment, ask your question, and I will definitely get back to you. And I think that's about it. So if you would, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you I can't speak. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Turn on notifications so you can, check out some lives like this. Definitely give the little thumbs up button there a click. And let's see, any tips on getting, I read that. How many times should a homeowner receive direct mail before they usually purchase? Dude, like the rule of 5 and then even 7 sometimes, right? Like, you have to go all in with your consistency and your spend when you are doing that for customers. Direct mail, even flyers that you're doing hand delivered, right? People don't remember, right? And it's that consistency that's going to be the most valuable component when you're looking for ROI on any kind of mail or direct mail type piece. What are the advantages of using XJets? Can put out a little more higher ratio, but then you're lugging around an extra hose and a bucket, or we don't use XJets, but a lot of people do. A lot of people love them, and they serve their purpose. They do a job, but I think between a pressure washing setup and a soft wash setup, you're really set. XJet is just kind of in between. It's somebody that's like, I don't want to invest in a soft wash. I'll try to just get by with this, but again, it's a much cheaper, inexpensive way to apply a more potent ratio if you need to. So that's that. Okay, so that's it, guys. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.